Hello, 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 hello to all you beautiful people out there. Thank you for catching me live. For those that are in and those that are coming in after the fact, I appreciate you. I really, really do. Truly, truly, I do. And if you just happen to stumble upon my face because you're on YouTube looking for something to do, and here I is looking for something to watch, and here's my face. Well, hello. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I promise, if you are into astrology, to make this a fun couple of minutes for you and informative as well. As I wait and for people to get the notification and to start rolling on in, let me just remind you that the retreat to Mount Shasta, September 6th through the 11th, is closed. So sorry for those that really wanted to come but didn't have a chance to get your money together, or you were contemplating. I apologize, but we had to shut it down. So the registration is closed. If you notice, it's not on my website any longer. However, towards the end, or I should say, as we approach the retreat, oftentimes people drop out. And then there's a waiting list that I do have. So if you want to get on the waiting list, just email me at wordlifeastrology@gmail, and I'll put you on the waiting list. Otherwise, I will come back on here if there's a spot or two that's available. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that. Let me say hello to all the folks that are rolling in. What's up, Kimberly? Sterling, what's happening? My mouth is going crazy. I think we're in the shadow of some Mercury retrograde shit. I think it's coming up in May, the first week of May, because my brain and my thoughts and my mouth is going crazy. What's up, Maya Lynch? And Tenjin is here. Did y'all know how bomb ass Tenjin was of an artist? I know I said that all grammatically incorrect, but Tenjin is a brilliant, brilliant artist. I love artists. He is awesome. Please follow him. Put your website up. Oh, it's going to be a lot of that today. Inky is here. What's up, Jay Walker? Zoe, hello. How are you? Miss Connor is here. I don't know if that's Renee. I think that's Renee. Hi, Phoenix. What up, homie? How you doing? Hi, Diva. Nice to see you in here. Jenny is here. Miss Butler. Hi, April. Nicole Butler, the other Butler. What's going on, family? I love you. I love you. I love you. Tatiana is here. Chanel is here. Kelvin is here. What's up, Mr. Kelvin G? You look like a new person in our community. We are so happy to have you. Welcome him in, y'all. Welcome him in. Yaya is here. Hi, Yuri. Oh my God, it's been a minute. You know, I do this romper room thing every video. So if y'all want to scroll ahead, just go right ahead. I got to say what's up to my peoples. You know, they mean a lot to me. Hello, Aman. She's so beautiful. Nice to see you. Please forgive me if the pronoun I used is incorrect. Please let me know how to refer to you. I'd appreciate that. I don't want to be incorrect at all, and I want to be respectful. So that's for Aman. I'm very, very happy, very, very happy that you are supporting a sister. I really, really am. Thank you so much. Dee Dee is here. Mina Love is here. Bijou is here. Much love to you. Hi, Giselle. You caught me live, you sweet little Cancer lady. I'm so happy y'all are here. Okay. It has been a long minute, Yuri, and I love you so much. I really, really do. So let's jump on in that thing. Let's jump on. It is he, him, or they, or them. Thank you for asking. Oh, no pressure. No problem, Aman. No problem. I'm very sensitive to issues like that, and especially pronouncing people's name wrong. Like, I'm just that kind of person. I want to give you respect where respect is due. So wonderful having you here, Aman. I love you, and thank you so much for supporting the sister. All right, let's get it going. Y'all, okay, first and foremost, I have a general question. How did that? That was a nervous start. How did that Jupiter and Neptune treat you over the weekend or this past week? I'm going to tell you truthfully. I heard some different accounts of how Jupiter and Neptune. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, please go to the video that precedes this one in regards to how Jupiter and Neptune came together, bringing all kinds of beautiful things or beautiful illusions. Now, what I was about to say is that I recognize the latter for some. And I don't know if I sort of warned y'all of that, but I did kind of put it out there. Now, let me say it like this. Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter is all kinds of like bigness, blessings. I'm recapping, y'all, just so to let you know why I'm recapping. Jupiter is huge, has all of these blessings and opportunities, right? Neptune is about drugs and alcoholism and music and art and confusion. Now, this Jupiter and Neptune conjunction last week that kind of melted into the weekend with that full moon in Libra showed up in a bunch of different ways for a bunch of different people. It could have been incredibly a lot of blessings coming out of nowhere from your dreams and from your prayer space that you're finally able to get these blessings. Or I've noticed that a lot of people got duped. And I should have been a little bit more. No, should is an operative word. It's very, very difficult as an astrologer to see all things, right? But I tell you, that's how I got caught. I got caught over the delusion. So Jupiter being huge, a huge opportunity, vast, just keep thinking big. Neptune being delusions and confusions, right? Jupiter bringing that vastness of the delusions and the confusion. Maybe somebody got the wool pulled over their eyes, meaning maybe you saw the thing come true, maybe you saw the clarity of a thing, or maybe you got duped so badly that your emotions got thrown a little bit off because you didn't foresee that, and possibly it was a partner. Did I say all of that in the proper way? So either you got your blessings and they came down the pike for you in a big, big, gigantic way, or you got your delusions and confusions coming out to you, making themselves clear in a big, gigantic way. I'm just saying. How did that work out for you? Talk among yourselves. All I know is that it was a very, very interesting weekend in that way. And either way, the blessings or the veil being lifted over your eyes, from over your eyes, is still a blessing. So whoever experienced the latter, please don't feel hurt. Please don't feel down in the dumps about the you being revealed, or the delusion, the confusion, the dupe being revealed, and you feeling like, God damn it, they got me again, or God damn it, I can't believe I got caught, whatever the case may be. God damn it, I should have been smart enough to get that. Don't go there for yourself, okay? Because at the end of the day, if the illusions and the confusions is being revealed to you, it's better now than later. Better safe than sorry. Does that make sense to y'all? Your delusions were revealed, Deba. Eye-opening. Both happened, Amon. I'm glad you said that, brother. Listen. It was a tricky one. It was a tricky one. But again, it's keeping you on track. Please understand that. Please know that. Probably didn't feel that instantly, but it is keeping you on track. All right, let me just put that out there, because truly that sets you up for what's to come. Spirit is so dope like that. If y'all new to my channel, know this. I'm going to tell you some astrological information. I'm going to download a whole bunch of shit, and then I'm going to read 2 people at the end of this. That's the whole syllabus for this particular, whatchamacallit. Y'all can talk among yourselves. You can respond, because I always go back and look at the comments, and I can see what y'all talking about, okay? That's just to set you up, to let you know what the next 40 minutes or so is going to look like. There you go. So starting with the download part, the real good reason, in my opinion, that Spirit has us, the universe has us be aware and open to a lot of things that are being revealed, again, y'all, is to clear this thing out. It's to clear the old life out. It's to clear our old responses out. It's to clear our old perceptions and how we perceive certain things. Squirrel, I don't know if y'all recognize, but there's so much of a big leveling up that's happening. I mean, truly, think about this. Just don't answer, okay? Aren't you different today than you were, let's say, a month ago? Now, that's an obvious yes, Sonia, because we all grow and when we wake up with different people. Yeah. But at the same time, think about how you respond to different things. Me and my girlfriend Nick was just talking about that. Think about how you respond to different things. Are you responding the same way as you used to, say, a month ago? Or is this like leveling up? These Jupiter, Neptune conversions that are happening, these wonderful conversions that are happening with, or I should say, aspects and relationships that are happening with Uranus and every other planet that's going down. Like, it's literally shaking us like titanic plate. Titanic? Yeah. Tectonic plates and shit. Like the earth is moving, but you're the earth. You understand what I'm saying? Have y'all been feeling that? I really, really, really want to know that, because it's all, again, changing us and shifting things so we can be open to what it is our purpose is from here on out. Now, the reason why I say that is because I've been telling y'all about this North Node. Nope. The North Node coming together with Uranus in a little bit, in about a month or two, and it's going to last for a couple of months, to be truthful with you. We need to figure out what doesn't work for us anymore and to be separate from that thing. So when we see what doesn't work for us anymore, now this is personality wise. This ain't like, oh, I don't want to deal with that person. Oh, I don't want to deal with that job. No. No, 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 no. This is not us putting the responsibility on other people. This is us looking at us. What are you doing differently? How are you responding differently? How are you spending your money differently? How are you protecting your space differently? How are you understanding yourself, your past, your family, your siblings, your differently? Like, how are you, again, responding differently to your life? That's the leveling up that's happening, because when this North Node converges with Uranus for a couple of months within this year, we are all going to be set on a trajectory, on a purpose of our lives that may not look like what it used to look like. So if we're coming into this thing saying, yeah, I've always wanted to be a hairdresser, so I'm going to bring my girlfriend Cindy, I'm going to bring Tasha, I'm gonna bring this one, and all of them are gonna come with me into this new salon that I have. That may not be true. You may have to get rid of all of your workers. You may have to get rid of your favorite salon chairs. You may actually have to go into the new salon with just combs and brushes, motherfucker, just combs and brushes. Combs and brushes. When God says start anew, when God says I need you to shift and pay more attention to where you are going from here on out. You are no longer living in the light nor in the urgency of everyone else, and everyone else being your boss, your fucking man, your woman, your children. I'm talking about everyone else outside of you. When this North Node converges with Uranus for the rest of the year, it's saying, how can we put you on your trajectory so you can feel fulfilled in life? A new purpose can come. It could be the hairdressing situation with some new bells and whistles and some new, equipment and all, or it can be a whole nother purpose, a whole nother assignment, a whole nother journey that you have to step into. Only you know. Only you know, because in this moment in time, you are preparing your personality, your emotional structure, how you think, who you deal with, how you handle your money, where you live. All of these things are changing within and without you. Does that make sense? So when we go on this new trajectory, you ready, motherfucker. All you need is your carry-on bag. Them extra bags, them extra luggage pieces, that they don't mean nothing. You don't even need that. Because when you're on vacation, all you're going to do is wear the same shorts every time and put your hair in a ponytail. Just saying. Are y'all feeling this? I'm just saying. It's about that time, right, Jay Walker? It's time to relocate. It's time to step in. It's time to step. That's why this week I said, put your money where your mouth is. So you've been talking all this change. You've been talking how to level up. You've been getting your emotions together, your psychological thing together. Last week, it was about practicality, right? If y'all pay attention every other week or every week, last week, it was about practicality. Did y'all not feel practical last week? I'm just saying. Think about it. getting things in order, making your to-do list. It was about setting it up where this week, as the sun goes into Taurus tomorrow, it's about putting your money where your mouth is. Did you say you want to do a thing? Spirit says, give me $100,000 for that shit. You say you want to do a certain thing, turn in your lease and say, you know, I'm about to break my lease, Miss Johnson. I'm so sorry. I love you and your family for helping me out, but I gotta go. I got to go. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your conviction on it. Make the decisions. Do y'all hear me? Make the decisions. Squirrel, oftentimes, and this is just me and my astrological makeup, but I really want to explain this to you because this will help somebody out there. And then I'm going to go into this week, okay? When I have Leo on the rise, my sun sign is Cancer. Oftentimes, the Cancer in me can get very, very fearful because Cancer holds on to the past. Cancer worries a lot. Cancer's like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. As bold as my ass may look, the Cancer in me can be very, very emotionally nervous, which looks like worry. However, the Leo on the outside is like, bitch, plan it. Put it in the calendar. Why? Because if I put it in the calendar, then the Cancer in me doesn't have time to be afraid. Do y'all get that? I set myself up to win most of the time, right? Because I make a plan. And I know the prideful Leo energy in me is not going to let you down or myself down, more so the people who are going to see it down. So I show up scared half the time, Cancer in tow. Like, bitch, you started this. You wanted to do this. I'm just the Leo energy following through. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Again, using myself as an example to possibly help one or two of you snap into position. This week, it's about putting your money where your mouth is. Today was an interesting day. It was a lot of a couple of squares and a couple of quincunxes, little irritations. More specifically, today brought the sun square in Pluto and the moon square in Saturn. That ain't easy. First and fucking foremost, that ain't easy. Okay. The sun square in Pluto, again, power plays. The sun being in Aries today, square in Pluto, which is in Capricorn. Whew, that Pluto in Capricorn is about to head itself out, maybe by the top of the next year. But whenever any planet, and I think I reminded y'all last week, whenever any planet is in its last degrees of a particular sign, it goes out with a bang. So if the sun is squaring Pluto, it's kind of giving its last hurrah, to be honest with you, to face up to Aries energy. Pluto is Capricorn. Pluto is self-righteous in this position right now. So Pluto says change. Pluto says transform. Pluto says kill everything that doesn't work so you can create something else. Pluto is a bully. Pluto is powerful too. So if it's in Capricorn bullying you and it's controlling, it's saying, yo, I'm bullying you so I can get to the top. I'm tired of this mediocre living. But Aries sun says, let's do it quick. Let's do it quick. We got to do it right now. That's today. Maybe we could do it right now, but at the end of the day, if we do it right now in haste, I was a victim of that this weekend, I must admit. If we do it like right now in haste, then we might make a mistake. Pluto and Capricorn is like, we don't have time for mistakes because we've been building since 2008, motherfucker. And you're about to, because Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. And if you're going to blow this thing up with the sun in Aries and your little fast ass, we're going to have a problem. So that's today. It's a juvenile you and your ego going up against all the bricks that you build, really, really ready to get to the top of that mountain and cast over that wall. Or you need to take your time and build a couple of layers of bricks so you can get up and over that wall successfully, easily, without any injury. I'm just saying, take your time on this, where we're going, but you got to move forward. Does anybody remember, Squirrel, about a year ago, when I made mention, or a year and a half ago, when I made mention of a visual that Spirit gave me, and all the people were marching on the street, and we were all coming down the street calmly and serenely, but definite. There was no backward motion. There was nothing. Y'all remember that visual that I gave you? I don't know how many of you remember. However, we are not only going down the street right now, the street is getting more and more narrow. We're like passing through the goddamn alleyway right now. If you ever been to Manhattan or you know of any big buildings that have alleyways behind, our street just turned down the alleyway. See that visual. Why? Because the street, the platform itself is getting more and more narrow. It's cleaning and clearing people and ideologies out of our way. And it's asking us to be more and more patient. Because if we have like about 10, 20 people in a line going down the street, in this alley, we only got 3. So the patience on that is definite. You can't push through this shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do y'all get that visual? Narrow and deep. Yeah. Come on. That Gemini is always in my head. Narrow and deep. But you got to get through. And you can't panic just because you can touch the walls. You can't panic. And you don't care what's behind you in that alleyway. You dig? If you look behind you, you're slowing it up for the whole crew. That makes sense? I love analogies and I love visuals. It helps with astrology for sure. Okay, so that's where we at. So today with these power structures and shit, and then with the moon in Scorpio going against Saturn, you don't want to do any work because your emotions are heavy. You don't want to move. You don't want to put up your boundaries. Moon in Scorpio today going up against Saturn. Come on now, that's a standoff. 2 fixed signs just standing off. And the reason why you may be able to stand off today is because maybe this weekend you didn't go through the emotional the emotional sifting that you should have. Whenever the moon is in Scorpio, trust and believe you're going to have to go deep in your emotions. I don't care who you are. I just don't care. Aquarius energy and Leo energy may not like that because it squares that Scorpio shit, but you have to. So today, if you didn't go deep enough and now those feelings are still lingering, that's going to push up against you not wanting to be able to work. You creating these boundaries. You feel like somebody is stepping over your boundaries, especially with the sun squaring Pluto. I'm taking my time today. I hope y'all don't mind. Today, though, at the same time, the moon is trine in Neptune and the moon is trine in Jupiter because the moon in Scorpio gets along well with Pisces if Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces. So today it's less about the work that you have to do and it's less about proving yourself to anybody. Pluto and Saturn and the restrictions that come with that. It's more about staying in your imagination today. It's more about diving deep in your emotions and pulling up the gems of your imagination still. Wiping away the cobwebs of your confusion still. That's the second thing we probably need to do. Taking those emotions and wipe away the cobwebs of our confusion. You understand what I'm saying? It could be a good time to tap into what it is that you need to do further, how you need to develop your emotional abilities or inabilities further in order to set you up for what's to come. Are y'all feeling me? So that moon is something. This is astrologer and me. My brain is always on 5 different things. The moon in Scorpio says, oh, so that Scorpio moon energy today that wants to go against Saturn, but's going along with Neptune and Jupiter is actually the opposite of what Taurus is about to bring. Yup. Oh shit! Any astrology students out there? Did y'all just get that? Ding, 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 ding. So if your moon in Scorpio or the moon in Scorpio this weekend wasn't used in a way that allowed you to go deep into your emotions, to pull some shit out, to work on them things, it may be harder to see yourself and what you need to clear and change more specifically when the sun goes into Taurus, and more importantly, when that North Node in Taurus hits that Uranus, you dig? When the change needs to come, you dig? Come on now. Am I going crazy for my own fucking health? Do you understand this? Go deep into the emotions tonight, into the emotions. I sound like a 90-year-old. You better go deep in the emotions, all of the emotions tonight, so you can see where the fuck you going in Taurus season. You get what I'm saying? All right. So by the end of the day, oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So by the end of the night, the moon will sextile Pluto. Oh, so we wake up feeling butthurt, feeling powerless. We wake up feeling like we don't want to do no work because, I'm going to stand off. I'm going to be in these, be in my emotions. I don't want to see everything. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to today. Right now, at the end of the day, you're going to have to. Right now, it's Monday at 4:58 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's right now. On the East Coast, it's 7:58. Right now, get into your power. Understand your emotions and why it brought you there. That's the real key for today. I hope y'all get that. On Tuesday, tomorrow, the sun goes into Taurus at 10:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's tomorrow. All things Taurus. Yo, first of all, so when the sun is in a particular season, this is the general energy of the season, right? So we're leaving out of combative Aries, forthright Aries, initiating Aries, going into incarnating into the next vibration of Taurus, which is calm, which is deliberate, which is steady, which is slow down, pay attention, count your coins. Yo, Taurus energy is all about quality. If you go to my website, under the Taurus sun sign section, it says, I'd rather have one Bentley than 20 Fords. And that's the way Taurus energy thinks. I'd rather save my money for the quality of one thing than having a whole bunch of busted 20 things. That's what life is about in this moment in time, especially this year, as that North Node hits Uranus very, very soon in Taurus. It's about quality. It's about putting, again, your money where your mouth is. It's about investing in you. You know you want to sing. You know you want to sing. Take those singing lessons. You know you want to paint. Just go to the art store and buy yourself a notebook, a big old canvas notebook or whatever, and just start doodling. Put your money, put your energy and your time where your mouth is so Taurus can actually manifest. I don't know if y'all got my book, The Signs and Astrological Memoir, but Taurus's chapter, you should get it. It's only $19.99. You go to the link in the description box below this video, okay? Taurus is the manifester. We are in manifestation season. We can manifest whatever we want, especially, think about it from an astrological standpoint. Y'all gonna make me excited, especially if Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces. They get along with Taurus. Oh, wait, huh? Yeah. So if we in Taurus season, we're about to manifest. We can manifest our dreams because it connects to Neptune, which is in Pisces. Yup, this is manifestation season. I'm gonna show you. Tomorrow with that with that sun going into Taurus, I love Taurus energy. Taurus energy can be a martyr. It dies for people and situations. Taurus energy is quite sweet though, and quite devoted. Taurus energy teaches me personally how to hang on into a thing. Like, I know that's devotion and determination, but Taurus energy does it in such a non-blaming, non-shaming kind of way. They can be punishing at times, that's for sure, by just not doing a thing, even though they know that you want to do it. They'll just hold back and punish you. But when they are devoted and loyal with love and with care, they don't stop. You can damn near abuse them and they don't stop. I don't suggest anyone be abused, and I suggest Tauruses to take light when the time is up and it's time to go, when your welcome is said, bounce. However, with the time before that and the steadfastness that Taurus energy has, you can learn from. We all can. That's where we're going. Tomorrow, also, the moon is going to go into Sag after this heavy Scorpio energy, right? It's going to square Mars, though, because Mars is in Pisces. So by the end of the day tomorrow, after the sun goes into Taurus, the moon will go into Sag and it will square Mars. Now, this will bring in a whole nother feeling, right? Because the moon in Sagittarius is happy-go-lucky. It's a lot of fun. It's dismiss. Let's dismiss all the pain. It doesn't matter. Burn down the car. You'll get another car. Like, Sagittarius energy is very dismissive like that because it wants to stay happy and it wants to stay positive, and it never, ever, 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 ever wants to look like the bad guy. So the moon in Sag looks like, let's just do the thing tomorrow. But it goes up against Mars. Mars is like, yeah, we can do it, but I'm actually the one to execute. The moon in Sagittarius may have this happy-go-lucky feeling, but how are you going to execute is the real question. Mars is the execution. So the moon has to give way to Mars's movement. You can be all caught up in your feelings. I want to be happy. Fuck all this crying. I want to go out and have a good time. But Mars says, yeah, but we got to feel this thing through. I know you may not want to talk about the things that bother you, but Mars and Pisces says we're still feeling this thing. We're still going to where we need to go. We're still looking for the unseen. We still are working with faith and trust. Sag moon is like, fuck a faith, fuck a trust. I got faith and trust in myself. I'm going to make this happen. Mars and Pisces go, okay, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Because Mars and Pisces says we're going where we need to go, not where we want to go. Does that make sense to y'all? Pay attention to that tomorrow, because your emotions might go up against where you really want to go. Mars and Pisces say go where spirit is telling you, not where you think you should go. Not because you think you're so smart, not because you think you're intelligent, not because you think you're stronger than most. Go where spirit tells you to go. Does this make sense? On Wednesday, the moon goes into Capricorn. That was quick, at 11:52 p.m. So the moon will only be in Sag for some of Tuesday and some of the half a day on Wednesday, right? Because it'll go into Capricorn. Well, that's when we start to get things settled. Wednesday is 420. Happy 420 to all those that partake. You'll probably do it in a very responsible way since the moon is in Capricorn. Nobody likes to get high too much when the moon is in Capricorn because they're always looking for something responsible to do. Not unless you smoke sativa and you take care of everything while you're smoking, while you're high, because it's a head high. I'm just saying, get a hold of some Blue Dream on Wednesday, and happy 40 to your ass. 420. Happy 40. I'm not high. Not right now. Happy 420 to your ass. Anyway, also on Wednesday, before the moon actually goes into Capricorn, though, the moon will be in Sag naturally, and it's going to sextile Saturn. Oh yeah. So not only do you want to work because the moon will eventually go into Capricorn, but with the moon sextiling Saturn, yeah, that's about working. Do the work. Come on. Like if you have an idea of what you need to do optimistically, the day before that, you wasn't really doing it. This day, on Wednesday, you want to implement certain things. You want to implement certain restrictions, limitations, certain things you need to do again to continue to build the wall. On Wednesday, you'll have the energy to do that. Continue to build the wall. Not for you to get up and over is the point, the analogy that I made earlier. For you and for everybody else, because Saturn is in Aquarius and we need to work for the group, for the community at the same time. This is Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday, that Saturn, that Sagittarius moon is going to square Neptune and Jupiter. This in and out thing, understand this. Stay in your manifestation because it's in and out of feelings. Like on Wednesday, you may not feel that this Pisces energy is taking you where you need to go because Sagittarius moon can be so quick to judge, so quick to move, so quick to be dismissive, so quick to have a good time, which is all good, but there's still some building again that's happening. And it's squaring on Wednesday, the building of your imagination still, because it's squaring Neptune, and the building of your luck and prosperity that's coming through, and your prayers and your possibilities and opportunities that are coming through because it's in Jupiter, because Jupiter is in Pisces as well. So on Wednesday, I hope that makes sense to all of y'all. If it was a little confusing, rewind. But the bottom line is on Wednesday and throughout the week, hold on to your imagination because some days will seem too emotional where you don't want to go into your imagination. And some days you're like, okay, hell bent, let's go. Be easy on yourself. We are still adjusting to where we are going and what we need to do and how we need to respond accordingly. Does that make sense? Not only be aware, we have to be more specifically aware to the things that we used to do that sabotage some things, and how now we have to leave those things and turn around and invest in where we're going. This is a part of that. Seeing your imagination, not seeing your imagination. Seeing it can work for you, not seeing it can work for you. Because you're getting stronger in the interim. You're getting stronger. know and proving to yourself that you can do it. You got to understand that, because these are all emotional fluctuations. They're not definite, they're emotional. So it's just you getting stronger, knowing that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, because Spirit has given you everything, all the equipment that you need to succeed and to be happy in this life. Trust and believe that. Okay? On Thursday, with the moon in the Capricorn, it will sextile Mars. Oh, because Mars is in Pisces, the moon is in Capricorn. That's a nice conversion. That's a nice aspect, a nice relationship. So even though 2 days ago, and even the day before that, you really couldn't move because the moon in Sag was saying, that's too idealistic. On Thursday, that Capricorn moon gets it. Oh, it might seem idealistic, but Capricorn practicality says, I can take that imaginative idea. I can take what it is that you are bringing, even though it's the unseen. I can take my faith and the things that I lean on, and I can make something of that because I believe and I know God is going to bring the rest to me. Let me just do this one thing and I'll let everything else come to me. It's like a domino effect. On Thursday, if you can just do one thing, invest one little way, get the ball going, the universe will respond. Honestly, understand that. The 2 days prior to that, Wednesday and Tuesday, you may want to fight against it because you want to get to happy quick. Where on Thursday, it's like, okay, pipe down, pull back. I got to keep building the wall, huh? Yeah, you do. And you'll be better for it when you build it sturdy. Okay. Friday, it happens to be the best day of the week on so many different levels. It is Earth Day. Yay! I love Earth Day, by the way. Anybody knows me, they know I love the planet. I love nature. So Friday is Earth Day. The moon will be in Capricorn. Oh, Earth sign. That's a beautiful thing. And there's some wonderful, wonderful aspects that are happening. For those that take notes, we have the moon sextiling Venus. We have the moon trining Mercury. We have the moon sextiling Neptune. We have the moon sextiling Jupiter. We have the moon conjuncting Pluto. Ooh, those are all harmonious, if anybody does not know, aspects. That's a good day. With the moon sextile and Venus is about feeling good. Remember, the moon is about your emotional responses and Venus is about love and desire. So when your emotional responses match up and are in harmony with your desire, it's a feel good. It's an internal feel good. It's like I feel good to feel this way because it matches up with what I want, with what I see, with what I value. It could be in any situation. The moon trines Mercury. Speak your accomplishments into manifestation. Oh, did we not just say that? But with Mercury coming into play, now you got to talk about it. Either talk about it to people that you trust or write it down. Writing helps to manifest some things too. This is Friday, a good journal taking day. Because again, the stream of consciousness that comes through when we write is like a prayer. It's like speaking to spirit. Understand that, okay? So you're either going to write some things down or you're going to talk things out with those that really, really respect you. Be careful, because there aren't a lot of people that there may be some people, this is what I've been feeling. Squirrel, little download. People are becoming more and more desperate. And when I was screaming a couple of weeks ago about get your own, coming straight off of Mount Shasta, get your own power. This is what I mean. Like, there are so many people that are so desperate. They are literally hanging around you to get your juice, man, to take your power, man, to take your emotional fortitude. Understand that. So when you speak things into manifestation, again, be very mindful of who you're speaking to and that they're not one of the robbers, one of the thieves. Okay? We got to be very, very particular about who we share our energy with. It's necessary because we're going on our trajectory. Remember, we can't bring everybody there, but some people are going to want to jump on the back of your little bumper. That's for sure. You said you was going that way. Okay, cool. I'll see you later. And they right behind the car, jumping on your bumper, bending down. Y'all used to do that, Squirrel, back in the day? We did in the ghetto, have our skates on and hook ourselves on to people's cars in the back. That's what motherfuckers are doing. They hooking themselves on with their roller skates and they just gliding. And you don't even know that they on the car. They on the bumper and they just rolling. And then you realize when you get to your destination, I don't have too much gas because you was tugging about 300 pounds. I'm just saying. Anyway, Friday is that day. The moon is sextile in Neptune. The moon is sextile in Jupiter. Come on, bringing back to your emotions, bringing back to not only emotions, bringing back to that Piscean energy. Did I not say months prior that Pisces is saving us, y'all? Pisces is what's keeping us, our third eye and our seventh chakra, like attached to the ethers while we're doing our best to stay grounded. Trust and believe, okay? On Friday, the moon is in conjunction with Pluto. We start feeling our power back. We start feeling, okay, now's the time to transform. Now's the time to invest myself. Now, not only do I want to invest myself, I can see where I'm going with this investment. I can see what the priority is. Me. I'm the priority. Pluto, again, is bullying, it's power, it's superiority, it's inferiority. You know, bring up those emotions that make you feel inferior and work them things out on Friday because we don't have time for anything else. Saturday, the moon is squaring up against the sun. I put down here, who's the leader of the new school? That's supposed to be a hip hop reference, leader of the new school, anybody out there, East Coast. But the reason why I put leaders of the new school is because the moon will be in Capricorn. No, it won't. After Capricorn, no. The moon is on Saturday is going to be in Aquarius because it's going to square the sun, which will be in Taurus. So who's the leader of the new school? Is it this new age Aquarius energy, or is it this quality driven sun and Taurus energy? There's a fight on Saturday to see who's going to take position. Here's the real question. Do they need to fight? That's a real question. Saturday, ask yourself, does my need to want to include everybody in the group, that my humanitarian efforts, my independence, that need, is it enough to go rogue, to go do the things that I want to do emotionally, to go up against the sun, which is bigger than the moon, go up against the sun, which is saying, I just want to bring quality and devotion and calm to everybody. Why you want to go rogue, moon in Aquarius? Because you want to be independent, because you want to be a rebel. Listen, you can do that, but let's come together first. Let's recognize what each of us can bring before we get mad at each other and before we get caught in the middle of that and be mad at ourselves more than anything. Does that make sense? If y'all have questions, please put them up. Please, please do. On Sunday, watch how your words and thoughts match is what I put down here. This Mercury is squaring Saturn. Some people are saying one thing but doing another. I have a hard time with that. I have a really, really hard time with that. I just had a big thought. I just have a hard time with people professing to be one way, saying that they're this way. And then when it comes to their work, when it comes to the discipline of a thing, when it comes to applying the effort, they want to go in a different direction. Out of fear, out of not knowing, out of not being prepared, possibly. I mean, we want to give them reasons and excuses. That's cool. But at the end of the day, don't say a thing if you're not ready to do a thing. And that's what's going to come up on Sunday. Don't say what you're about to do if you don't really want to do it. Don't have this whole week go by you talking mad shit to other people, including yourself, when you actually don't want to put your money where your mouth is. I'm not challenging you, but I'm challenging you to pay attention to what you say versus what you're ready to do. Understand that, because people need allies and people need people to kick rocks too. So the point is that if you're a friend that keeps saying to your other friend, I'm going to get spiritual with you and we're going to go to this retreat and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. But then you talk shit about her behind her back, or you're saying, I ain't spending money on that goddamn retreat. She can kick rocks. I really just want to go to her birthday party because her brother is fine as shit. And I want to go meet her brother. Like, people do dumb shit like that. People, just because they have, they looking for opportunities, or they're looking for something, because they're selfish, because they never really mean to level up. They just want to get this low level energy that they missed out on in the past. The shit is gone. Stop trying to make up. Stop trying to dupe people for shit that you should have got 2 years ago, that you should have got last year. I'm just saying that angers me. It angers me for you to dupe people, to say this is the type of person you're going to be, and you don't put in the effort. Saturn going up against Mercury is all of that. Mercury is like, what's the plan, Stan? Saturn is like, well, this is how I'm going to discipline myself to do it. And they're coming from two different directions on Saturday. Don't do that. This is crucial times. You either going to do a thing or step to the side so people can do it themselves. Period. On Sunday, Mercury is also, well, ain't that about a blip? Mercury is also going up against the moon. More importantly, for you to say and do what you're going to do and say. Mercury is going up against Saturn, which means the discipline, like I said, and the plan ain't working. And then Mercury, your thoughts, is going up against your moon. So you don't even feel like it, let alone doing the work, doing the discipline. You don't even feel like I'm good, or some karmic shit keeps coming up. Moon has to do with karmic information too, and relationships with women, more particularly your mother, right? So you going up against some shit because a female got you, hurt. A woman got you hurt. Your mother got you hurt. You're dealing with some karmic shit. So you're going to just say a thing and not do it? Let me just say this to shut them up. I really don't want to do it. That's hurting you. People they get me fucked up. That hurts you. For you to ghost somebody, for you to say you're going to do a thing and don't do it, for you to keep somebody on red, as young people say, that don't fuck up nobody but you. That makes you deceitful. That makes you not a person of your word. That makes you have a reputation of a liar. That makes you look crazy. Understand that. When you don't step up to the plate, when you leave people out, that's not you having one up on them, that power structure of, oh, I duped them, or I told them, or they're going to need me. They need to call me if they want to hang out with me. They need to chase me. Come on. Stop it with all that fucking juvenile bullshit. Say what you feel. Do what you feel. Be open. And if people don't want to receive it, you'll see that sooner than later. Then get them out of your circle. But always be authentic to your feelings and to what it is that you can do, what you have the propensity to do. I hope I said all of that right, because I feel like my grammar was a little fucked up, to be quite honest with you. But I just know Sunday is bringing this up for me, because there's way too many people that are acting too smart, in quotes, intelligent, feeling like they're duping people, feeling like they're getting over, feeling like, oh, I'll wait, I procrastinate because he did this or she did this, putting the blame and the shame on other people, when in this moment in time, y'all, it's all coming back to us. You can't put it on somebody else no more. The mirror is in front of your face. And here's the thing, when you ghost me, or when you don't call me, or when you don't show up doing the thing that you said you was going to do, again, it's not me missing out. It's you missing out. It's you missing out on being the best person you can be, the most integral person that you can be. Sonia's going to be fine. I'm going to be all right. And I'm using myself as the representative for everyone who's like, yo, I'm good. For the other people, work on your shit. Why you want to do? Why you want to be superior? Why you want people to chase you? Why you speaking shit and not doing shit what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, let alone for everybody else? That's just a reflection of what you're not doing for you. Come on now. I know I'm harping on this fucking point way too long, but it just gets under my skin sometimes. And I want y'all to look for that this weekend, because that's going to separate people. Oh, you just keep saying that thing, huh? All right, well, you ain't getting $10 from me no more. So let me get that $10. You've been giving me $10 for the last 2 years, every other week, to help me with my college fund. And yeah, I have, but your ass ain't going to college now. So give my money back. I'm just saying. Okay. And what's the beautiful thing, as I close my book on this note, the sun, wait, hold on. Mercury and Neptune are gonna be together. So on the same day we separating the men from the boys, the women from the girls, Mercury is pairing up with Neptune. Yeah. Because the brain, the thought process is like, yo, if you stay in tune with faith, with God, with spirit, if you stay in tune with all things that are unseen and you know exactly where you need to go, you don't have to have people validate themselves to you. You don't even have to know what they're going to say and what they're going to do. You don't even give a fuck about them not letting their left hand know what their right hand is doing. You don't give a fuck about them ghosting you. Why? Because you staying in connect with spirit, with Neptune, with Pisces energy and where we're going, like I keep saying. Pisces is leading us on to places we don't even know, but trust and believe is better than where we came from. Does this make sense? Amon, you hear me, brother? This makes sense to you? Like for real? That's all I'm gonna say. Because why? It's at 50 minutes. Because why? That's why. We have 50 minutes, 51 minutes, 50 minutes, 51. All right. Any questions y'all have? That's the week ahead. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. Get up on me. Who wants to read their sun, their moon, and their rising? I'm so glad that was on point for you, Tinjin. I miss you. You've been good. You've been making that money, making the world beautiful. Hi, Hazy. What's going on? Oh, Mr. Kelvin, he slipped on in here. He wants to read. Gemini Sun, Libra Moon, Leo Rise. Oh, look at that. Ramon Williams, what's happening? All right, Calvin. Gemini Sun. I love Gemini people. Gemini Sun, Libra Moon, Leo Rise. You are a lot of fun, first of all, Kelvin. A lot of fun. Gemini energy is fun. Gemini is a genius. Gemini is that compartmentalizer. Yes, the one who can do multiple different things at one time. I love a Gemini's brain. I sometimes I marvel over a Gemini's brain and how you can compartmentalize, how you're able to effectively knock off a bunch of different projects at one time. With your moon in Libra, that makes you a bit of a flirt, especially with that Gemini energy attached to it, a bit of a flirt, and love to be in partnerships. Like that moon in Libra. It's good to see men with moon and Libras because, to be truthful with you, with any type, more so Moon and Venus in Libra. Why? Because after they go through their immature stages, which Kelvin, I'm sure that you have, and being a player, because you have all your three big obvious is all player. Leo, Gemini, and Libra. I'm just saying. So maybe you've gone out of that phase and you're with somebody now or looking to be with somebody because your moon in Libra can make you a really good partner after your single phase. And I really, really mean that because you love to connect. You love to be in partnership. You love to bounce ideas off of the person that you're in love with. You love to take care of them. You love to think about them. And I mean that very specifically. Like Libra moon people, because it's a feeling placement, but it's a thinking sign, will feel how, I should say, will think, how can I make my partner feel better by including them? Do y'all get that? The moon is a feeling placement, but it's in the energy of Libra. So Libra energy makes you think how you can make your partner feel better. I repeated it for a reason. That's a great, great attribute to have. And then with your Leo rising, you're going out there making everybody feel comfortable. When people approach you, Kelvin, it's a party. You're generous. You have big hugs. You have big love for folks. You do know how to protect people. I will say this much about you, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And this is probably a general statement, but you particular, it would be a bad day if somebody was to mess with your family. I'm just feeling that on you. You have a grandmother that's on the other side, Kelvin, who's really, really close to you. If she's not your grandmother, she's your great grandmother. And she says she taught you that. She taught you to be dedicated to family. She taught you how to protect family, how to make things right for family. And you take that role on very, very seriously, especially with that Leo on the rise, because that's Papa Bear right there. Whenever when it's a man and they have Leo rise, oh, they take on everything for their family. Trust and believe with a huge smile. By the way, did y'all know that and I'm done with Kelvin, but did y'all know that what's his name? Muhammad Ali was a Capricorn with a Leo rise. Kelvin, look at yourself as the rising. That thing that had him speak his poetry and perform and being the most prettiest of them all, all of that, that's all Leo rise. That's all Leo rise. So you can see yourself on the rise. Even though you're a Libra and he was a Capricorn, that's a square. But even though it's a different kind of sun sign, how he presents himself is different, right? Is like a Leo, just like you, gregarious and huge and generous. You dig what I'm saying? But also very, very protective and will shut you down in a quick second. Trust and believe. All right, Calvin, I hope that helped you. Hi, Impu. Is that Impu? No, that's not Pooh. Yoga Flow with Kisa. Hi, Yoga Flow with Kisa. I thought that said Impu's company real quick. A chick should probably put her glasses on. All right, Amon, sir, I'm going to read for you real quick. Capricorn Sun, Leo rising, same thing. Sagittarius Moon. That Leo, no, hold on, Sonia. No, Leo rise is that same thing. I'm going to say, first and foremost, first of all, I like Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy is so dope in a sense that it doesn't appear to be sensitive, but it really, really is. And it provides protection and love like a father. Capricorn is the father of the zodiac. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. So whenever Capricorn energy is on deck, it's always ready to not only control a situation, but to protect and to provide assistance wherever needed. It is the leader, absolutely the leader, right? Capricorn energy is really, really sweet, though, if you touch it. And I mean that in the best way possible. Oftentimes people will say, oh, Capricorns are cold or they're too pragmatic. You don't never know where they're coming from. Their emotions are, well, you just have to know how to talk to certain people. And Capricorn is one of those people you have to know how to talk to. If you come at them forthright, acting like you know everything, Capricorn will absolutely come self-righteous and prove that they know everything. But if you come at, even though they don't, but if you come at them with love, with sensitivity, with understanding and compassion, they begin to melt and they begin to afford you the same thing. Yo, astrology squirrel. The real reason why I love astrology and why I do this is so we all can be prepared in regards to how this energy fits into each and every one of us and in our universe, so we know how to respond. It's not enough to say, I'm going to be who I am and you can kick rocks if you don't like it. It's not enough to say that, because certain people like Amon, we need to respect and relate to. So how do we know how to get to him? Does that make sense? How do we know how to speak to him? With his Leo rise, which is a lot like Kelvin. Let me go back. With his Leo rise, where's the rest of your, and you said, oh, Sagittarius moon and your Sag moon. Your Sag moon works well with both positions, to be quite honest with you. And it definitely works well with that Capricorn energy. Why? Because Capricorn energy is very pessimistic, very pessimistic. Although it likes to get up the mountaintop and is normally prepared to succeed, that moon in Sag helps you to become a little bit more positive, Kelvin, good God, Amon. It helps you to see possibilities, because Capricorn energy can bring you down in the dumps sometimes, and only because they go hard to achieve, and they go just as hard when they, in quote, seemingly fail. You dig what I'm saying? So that moon in Sagittarius at least keeps you prep, to keeps you, okay, it's okay, shake it off. We'll do better. We'll find another way. Also, moon and Sag makes you a little selfish too, so be careful and how you respond to a thing, Amon. When people don't get it, that moon and Sag be like, fuck it. I'm gonna go get it myself. I'm gonna go do it myself and leave people in the lurch, in the lurk, in the lurch, in the whatever, leaving people. You understand what I'm saying? Watch out for that, Amon, because you are very, very caring. You are absolutely caring. But that Leo and that Sag can push people out the way. And what it will end up doing is making the Capricorn in you alone. You don't want to end up doing that. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Even though that moon in Sag is fun, it does what it wants to do. And sometimes that can be problematic. Okay? That's all. Oh, thank you, because I tend to do that when hurt. Yeah, emotions. That's what that looks like. All righty, Amon, I hope that helped you. And I hope this helped all of you. I see a question. I thought I saw a question. No, no one else has a question for me. I'm about to get off of this thing. Hey, LA lady. Who's that? Halo Balo? What up, Halo? How are you? I saw that you called last week. I don't know if I called you back or I texted you. You can always call back. Yeah, Tatiana. Okay, everybody. I'm going to go. I don't see any questions. I thought I saw a question mark, but I don't. All right, honey bunnies. You take care of yourself. You're so welcome, Hayes. I hope to see you soon. I hope this helped everybody. Stay focused. Stay in the light. How do we do that? So many different ways, but there's one way that can assist you almost immediately. Breathe. Always go back to the breath. Breathe, breathe, breathe. In order to stay grounded, in order to open up your heart, in order to receive messages, in order to know that you're worthy, in order to manifest, in order to receive. Just keep breathing. All right? I love y'all too. Take care of yourself. And please ask any questions, drop any comments, share this, and subscribe if you haven't already.